Hello, hello, hello. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. Wednesday Wisdom Nugget. So, my Wednesday Wisdom Nugget for the people out there today is elevation requires separation. Elevation requires separation. Now, we have heard that phrase or terminology over and over and over again. If you go to church, pastor always says that. Elevation requires separation. But do you truly understand what that means? Have you really just thought about what it's saying? Or are you just saying words? Elevation requires separation. Please remember that when you're in a waiting period. Remember that when you are in a place that you don't understand. You might be in a place right now that you don't understand. You are waiting for something, and you've waited and you've waited and you've waited and you've waited. You've watched everyone else get blessed with what you've prayed to God for. And I'm going to be honest, sometimes you look at other people and you're like, they didn't put in the work that I've put in, and I'm still in a holding cell. Yes, I've been there. Yes, I have things that I'm waiting on, and I feel the same way. But their story and their path is not your path. Okay, we all, back to what I said in previous videos, we all have our own DNA. So just take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and understand that sometimes it just is what it is. Sometimes you're in a waiting period. Sometimes you have to separate yourself from the crowd. Sometimes you're put in a position where you feel alone. You are alone. But that's only to get you closer to God. That's only to get you closer to His purpose, to what He wants you to do. Sometimes we have to be still. Sometimes we have to be quiet. Sometimes we have to be in a place where it's just nothing but you and Him. Because He has to show you the next steps. He has to prepare the way for you. Because sometimes if you go to the next part of your life blind, you could destroy everything. You could destroy your blessings. Because you didn't prepare for what was to come. You're not mentally ready. A lot of times we think that we are mentally ready for things that we are not even halfway ready for. We think that we're ready for this. We keep praying for this thing, and God up in heaven is like, she's not ready. He's not ready. So it's a holding cell. And you're sitting back and you think that life has passed you by. You think that you have been forgotten. You are not forgotten. It's just that you are in a holding cell. You're in that cocoon, okay? You're in that cocoon developing and waiting. And it's just like a butterfly. When he flies out of the cocoon, he has come to his full maturity and growth. You have to mature a little bit more. You have to grow in certain areas. So look at it like that. The teacher is always quiet during the test. Do not be discouraged, and know that separation is a good thing. Sometimes you have to get away from your old friends. So, you want to be loyal to so many people, but are they loyal to you? Because if you've elevated to a certain mindset and these same people are still talking about things you did in high school, and they're still doing the things that you did in high school, and you're grown now and you're like, I'm not even on that wave anymore. Why would you not want to separate from these people? They are on a different mindset. They're on a different path. Once again, that can mess up your blessing. So be thankful for separation. Separation prepares you for the next level. It builds you up. It gives you strength to endure. And sometimes we get blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. And we get so much good things and so many blessings and open doors that we start becoming full of ourselves. We start getting a big head and thinking we did it all. Sometimes that's another reason why you're in a waiting period, to humble you and to help you to have gratitude. So wake up every day. Don't complain. Look at the things you do have. Be grateful for what you do have. And in these days and times of coronavirus, people are dying left and right, okay? It's so many people every day that are dying from this horrible, horrible pandemic. It's so many people in the hospital fighting for their lives. You have to find something to be grateful for. And for me, it's life every day, just being able to breathe. Breathe fresh air, being able to get out of my bed. Some people can't even get out of their bed without assistance. Be thankful for the clothes on your back. Be thankful for shelter. Just stop focusing so much on what you don't have and focus on what you do. And even if you feel alone, just know that you are never, ever, ever alone. You're never alone. So just stop focusing on the negative over and over and over and over and over again. Because that replays in your mind. You know, once you start complaining and you start thinking about what you don't have, every day you wake up, you're in a funk. You're just mad, like, erase that mindset. Destroy that mindset. Eliminate that mindset. And that same energy that you're using to think about negativity can be flipped, and you can use it to think about positive things. Wake up every day with a declaration. I declare that I am great. I declare that I'm confident. I declare that I'm set free. I declare that I am the head and not the tail. I declare that I am blessed. I declare that I am not lonely. I am in a period to elevate me for better. Wake up every day and know that you are not alone, and know that there is a reason for everything. There is a reason and a season for everything. Please understand that you're never alone. You're never feeling alone. And a lot of the times we're so consumed with ourselves and our own emotions, and we think we're the only ones in the world going through things. There is someone going through way worse than you. And there is someone who's feeling the same way that you do. Know that it's temporary. And once again, elevation requires separation because there is greater for you. Please understand that and know that. Take this time, write down goals, write down things that you know that have been placed on your heart that you need to do, and start taking baby steps to do them. You know, that thing that God has set in your belly every night, the reason you can't sleep. Wake up every day and do it. Take steps day by day by day by day until it's complete. So, once again, separation is a good thing. Especially if you've been around bad people who are not going anywhere, who are not doing anything, who have your old mindset. Especially if you're a person who's trying to grow and change. Healed people cannot be with unhealed people. It's going to mess up your path for maturity and growth. So you have to stay around people who are already healed as well, who have your same thinking, your same mindset, who are on the same wave and the same track to grow and to just become a better person. Don't backtrack. And don't just have people around you because you want people around you. Everyone has to have a purpose. It has to align with your goals and what you want to do in life. Sometimes we have to separate from people, places, and things. It is so necessary. Once again, do not be discouraged. And to take it a step further, I have a verse in Philippians. It is Philippians 3:14. This is the New International Version. I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Pressing on means to push. And you know, you have to push. When you are at a door and it says push, you know sometimes that door is so heavy. That means you have to force the door to open. That's what pushing means. You have to be your own cheerleader. Even when you don't feel like it, even when you're not, sometimes when you're like, I'm not feeling it today. Push yourself. Create your life. Create what you want out of your life. Create the mood. Set the tone. You have the power to do that. You have the power to make your day, good or bad, all within your thoughts, your mind, who you're hanging around, your environment, what you intake every day, what you're watching on TV, what you're reading. You have that power. Take control of your life, take control of your goals, and know that better days are coming. Hold on and press. That means pushing yourself, pushing, setting goals every day, taking those baby steps, and know that your delay is not a denial, and know that separation is a good thing. You are being built for greatness. You are being shaped and molded for better days. Don't believe the hype. The most successful people walked alone. A lot of great successful people were considered outcasts and weirdos. You don't have to be with the crowd. In fact, if not being with the crowd is going to get me discovered, I'm perfectly fine with that. Have your own mindset. Separate yourself from foolishness. You know what foolishness is. Anything that's not aligned with your goals. I love y'all. This is just a Wednesday wisdom nugget. Short and sweet. God bless. Once again, keep your head up and know that better days are coming. God bless.